Okay, Super Slot 35 movie reviews with a twist. Just got done watching Godzilla 2 Battle of the City. You know what? It's the sequel to the anime to the first one. I just mucked the whole title up, but forgive me. So just got done watching it. Um, okay, so you had to watch the first one to get the backstory. So Haruo, I mean the captain, the young boy that got promoted to captain, saved by the native, one of the twins, and they ended up subsequently throughout in the first half of the movie. They're the twins that's always associated with Mothra, the egg, and of course they never show Mothra, but they make many references to it. Okay, so then they are the descendants of the original humans from 20,000 years ago that got left on the planet when Godzilla first attacked. Okay, keep in mind. So they somehow have plant DNA in them that was able for them to survive and advance and evolve as long and as far as they have. So all beings or all things on the planet are connected, are plant-based life connected to Godzilla, designed to serve, to function, and basically serve Godzilla. Okay, as like in retaliation to what the humans did to the planet, so they kind of figured that Godzilla was the safest bet to go. Okay, so Haruo meets with the rest of his crew that got captured. They all link up with the natives, and they notice the natives have been using nano metal for their weapons, and that helped them to survive. They go to track down Mechagodzilla, but the carcass, the original body of Mechagodzilla, was destroyed. But the AI part of Mechagodzilla survived, and not only survived, but created an entire city based off what its surroundings and based off using the nano metal. So what it ended up doing was its main function is to destroy Godzilla. So anything Godzilla based, like I said, the planet is all connected to Godzilla. So anything they deem with Godzilla DNA per se, it will attack. Okay, but it's an entire city. Okay, so then they meet with Galago and his brother, and they pretty much run the city. They know the ins and outs of the city as far as Mechagodzilla, what its capabilities are. So basically, Mechagodzilla is a sentient AI, and what it will do if it succeeds with its plan to destroy Godzilla is to absorb and convert everything into nanometal. Now, that wasn't found out until they actually tried to lure Godzilla into a trap to not only freeze it in place with nanometal, and then to shoot a harpoon in its back near the dorsal fin, like they killed the first one, Godzilla Silius, right? Same plan. Shoot an EMP harpoons into its dorsal fin and then subsequently overload it and make it explode. Didn't do that. This Godzilla, of course, adapted and heated its body up to extreme temperatures, and then the nanometals began to convert everybody. Those who survived in command center got out. The one of the pilots of the Vulture ships let himself decide to convert himself. Galago and the command center decided to let himself get converted into nanometal. There was always this dynamic between Haruo and Galago, as far as Galago was all for merging with the AI and void of human emotions. It wanted to be a perfect being, just strictly logic and just machine type thinking, very pragmatic type of way of thinking. Haruo is like, well, what good is that if you lose your humanity? I want to defeat Godzilla without becoming a machine. Okay, so that's that opposing dynamics. Heavy AI theme all throughout this movie. So towards the end, when Yuko's about to be converted into nanometal, Haruo basically destroys the command center that Galago was in, even though he's been converted to nanometal. He blows him up. Godzilla pretty much gets free, shoots up the Mechagodzilla city, pretty much burns it to the ground. The rest of the people escape with the natives. So then at the end, Haruo grabs Yuko, and Yuko is like halfway converted to nanometal, but Memphis told him, if you destroy the command center, she should be able to survive the effects. It was Memphis who convinced Haruo to not lose his humanity and not accept the conversion to the nanometal. Okay, so then at the very end, the screen goes black, and then you hear Yuko screaming or coming out of her conversion for the nanometal. So she survives. So this leads us to the third, the Godzilla, the trilogy part of this anime series. Like the first one, slow burn. First hour was kind of slow. slow build up. But once Godzilla wakes up and starts wreaking havoc, it's go time. This was a little bit better than the first one, I guess. I'm still looking forward to the third one. So that's my review of Godzilla 2 Battle of the City of the Gods. I just really mucked that title up. Once again, Super Slash 75 movie reviews. Movie reviews with a twist. Peace.